Hello, everybody. My name is Paul Anthony Williams, or you can call me Paul, and let's go back into the world of the undead.
Anyway, with that all out of the way, we can leave for the Creepy Citadel anytime you're ready. What do you think?
All right, let's go. All right, so kind of had meant to record this, but kind of have a bit of a problem with this, mostly because there's a certain puzzle that I got stuck on. So I'm like, but now I'm ready. We can do this. The Creepy Citadel.
Well, there's the Creepy Citadel, where the eternal undead source rests in peace. Okay, let's see if I remember. First, you enter the castle through the main gate, then... After you fight your way through the castle, you'll go to that gateway over there. Then, if you play your cards right, you'll find the eternal undead source. Ha! Easy. Oh, here, let me get the gate.
All right. I kind of think that key was supposed to go in the other way. Oh well.
And don't worry, I'll be right behind you. And by that I mean right here. Good luck.
All right.
Skylanders of the water.
And immediately we're going to switch characters.
Events are stronger in this zone.
Oh look, lore.
When Skylanders travel through a portal, it is customary for them to yell out a fierce battle cry when they appear. In fact, each year there is a great contest to see whose cry is the loudest, the most frightening, and the best at making milk shoot out of other people's noses.
Huh, interesting. Anyway, I hope you guys had a good Swap Force anniversary celebration. Because, I did. I recorded a few stuff. You might have seen it. I basically fought Nightmare Titanium Chaos with some of my favorite characters from Swap Force. The only ones you didn't see were because I have about 8 total characters. You might be wondering why I only did like 6 videos. That's because I kind of already did them already. Those two were Rattleshake and Star Strike. Honestly, I do hope that we do get like a HD Skylanders trilogy. Same with the Crash and Spyro, and I know people will say, well, why not have instead of no? They should make it a duology or like or maybe like replace Softworks with Trap Team. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Trap Team that much. It's probably my least favorite in the entire series and all that. But I'll get around to that when I make a Let's Play of that one. And I get my final thoughts in the finale, or credits of Trap Team. Because it does a lot of stuff I do not like. Anyway, now we're in this castle. Like, I'll admit, I do like the final boss of Trap Team. And pushing those crystals will unlock the bridge. But before we go inside, it's probably like the only elemental gate here. Anyway, I'm just gonna move quickly and not dilly-dally. Luckily I got a turtle shell. So I do generally want to know how you guys are doing, in case you want to just talk in the comments. Oh yeah. Once you fall down here, it's gonna be hard to get back. Anyway, so to switch out this bomb, you could blow those traps up. I gotta get moving. I got 6 seconds left. Alright. Blow this up. So that way it's not in my way. Huh. That was interesting. You know, I kind of got hit by the little blade, so like I say that's a good attention to detail if you think about it. This bounce pad is weird. I don't know why. Alright, so I'm gonna actually go over here and get this chest right here. Because I did have a failed recording of this. Alright, now we can get this present. And I believe it's a mohawk. I wanted to say afro, but no, it's a mohawk. Anyway, now we can get out of here. Anyway, gonna go back to water. So, or at least go back to Zap. You know, I kind of do like if elements could make sense. Like, oh, why is it water here? Well, we're surrounded by this water lake or whatever.
Skylanders of the undead element are
Now, if I remember correctly, there are 2 ways to get inside this castle. I'll show up the second way during the speed run. Alright, Shadow Knights. Sorry, I was thinking of giants. So, if you get near them, they're gonna slam their swords at you. But you can kind of bait them like that. You know, you can just run up, they slam their swords, they try slamming their swords, and you can run back. You know, apply a bit of strategy. And we all know what Snagglesell says in Swap Force, right? Because I remember that line he always says during the swamp level in Swap Force. Alright, perfect score. Alright, we're inside the castle. Knock them out. And let's fight our way through the castle like T-Bone says. Just try to make Chop Chop move faster. Spin Slash, because that does a lot of damage. Well, it's not technically the most damage Chop Chop can do. Like, the most it could probably do is probably on its bottom path with a shield. Sorry about that. Someone must be talking about me. Anyway, switch to Zap. Alright. And we can push these buttons, and I don't know what these things are. Kind of funny looking. I wonder if underground they open their mouths to just eat a bunch of stuff. I want to push that last button out of satisfaction. There we go. Out of satisfaction. And there's Zap's ability to put slime underneath enemies. And doing free damage like that. I'm serious, if I could complain about Soft Force, is that some characters can't do the abilities that they can do in Giant and Spyro's Adventure. Alright, Whirlwind. Basically, my family's first Air Skylander. I mean, my siblings' first Air Skylander, but she was mostly played by my sister.
Skylanders of the undead
Anyway, back to Chop Chop and back to what I was saying. Because in Swap Force, some Skylar's abilities don't work as they used to in Giants and SSA. So in Swap Force or in Superchargers, Zap cannot put his slime underneath enemies like he could. I mean, he could in Trap Team, but I haven't checked Imagine Dinners yet, so I'm just saying Swap Force and Superchargers. I remember that Subspace's giant acorn cannot block shots anymore. In fact, shots go right through his giant acorn. Wrecking Ball has startup on his ball rolling animation. Oh, and if I remember, this move from Chop Chop. Oh, hold on. Let me show off a different enemy. Hold on. That does not multi-hit. What I mean is that like each part of the bramble sort of acts like a different part, sort of acts like a different hitbox, basically. That's gone, but instead they replaced it with it being like a big number, basically. So instead of hitting it 17 each time that the bramble hits, it's like 75, just because. Which, you know, it's a nice change. I find Terrafin to be a bit slower with punches and swimming, but his little shark things do a lot of well, basically he can pass through multiple opponents. I mean, he's still immortal underground. I can still be underground, and plus that slowness actually means I have more control. That you know, you have more control over it. I mean, I kind of have control either way, but you know. So, how did I acquire Chop Chop? If I remember the story. Well, if I remember correctly, there was a Christmas where I asked for a gift card because Skylanders Trap Team was coming out. So this is back in 2013 or 14 Christmas. And I wanted to buy some traps, basically, because, you know, I was interested in Trap Team and I thought we were going to get it. Uh, I would be playing Trap Team like years later down the line. Okay, so this is the part where I had to restart. Or I had trouble because of this one puzzle right here. Alright. So, you don't want to hit that button just yet. Instead, you want to, like, backtrack. So, I had a few cash left on my gift card, so I decided that, you know, I want to buy Chop Chop new and in box. More specifically, the Series 3 Chop Chop. Which is what I'm using right now. Because I like that he had two dual wielding swords. Anyway, yeah, this is like hard to get. And if I remember correctly, Chop Chop was my second undead Skylander. Only complaint I have is I wish that his third combo, which is this, was different somehow. You know, I like sword slashing. In Giants, I really do like shield bashing, or just pulling up the shield for defense in general. And, you know, I don't mind this. It's just, like, I don't know, they could have done something else. I feel like. Like, compared to other characters that, with combos, like, I don't know. So stuck on this magic spell thing, and I think we're at the top of the castle or somewhere else. Hey, Chaos.
Well, well, well. I guess you thought you were just going to walk in here and take the eternal undead source, huh?
Pretty
Well,
much.
you thought wrong. Ah! Now, you're going to pay for meddling in my plans. Meddler!
Solo Mario.
Alright, here we have Evil Ghost Roaster or Shadow Ghost Roaster, however you want to put it. You know what? I always call these guys Shadow Skylanders. I thought the shield would block. Oh well. Alright, my strategy is while he's basically doing his charge move at you, he'll only go in one direction. But try hitting him while he's passing through. Alright. And that takes care of that. No, you're trying to, like, dodge up and down because he's trying to get you.
It means nothing. You still won't be leaving the land of the undead ever. Look out! I summon my evil undead spell of destruction!
Alright, so how this works is see that laser right there? If it's white, it's okay to touch, but if it turns red, it's gonna hurt a lot. And thank God my sword isn't a hitbox. that would really stink. Oh, gotta run in a circle.
No matter. Plenty more where that came from. How about another evil undead minion to round things out?
Alright, so this is probably the hardest Shadow Skylander someone has fought is Shadow Chop Chop. So I'm gonna do my method. You know. Okay. Okay, he's gonna swing twice. I'm gonna hit him, and then he's gonna do that. So block, hit him twice, walk off, block. Sometimes it doesn't work, but you know, you just gotta let him swing twice, hit him twice, then he's gonna do that. And maybe, you know, do that. Maybe you can get a third hit in, but you want to keep your distance. And that's how you beat him.
You may be wondering why I'm laughing, eh? Because I know you can't keep this up. Soon you will make a mistake, and then this will all be over. Now, I, Chaos, summon my particularly evil undead spell of total destruction.
Alright, how to knock this out. Oh, and I believe in the HD version, one of the achievements is you can't get hit by the red lasers. Saying it's easy would be lying. I mean, if you have Chop Chop or Drobot to quickly take out the enemies. Wait, no. Terrafin. Terrafin's what I meant to say. Like, instead of Chop Chop, I meant to say Terrafin.
I'm still laughing here. See? There's another one. Now, you face an even more powerful undead minion. Attack!
Be afraid of the dog.
Alright, Shadow Hex. And I do believe that she is powerful. So like, I would try hitting her. Alright, sorry for being silent, I was trying to focus. So, you know, she'll do this animation where she charges up her orbs or whatever to try to hit you.
Oh, come on! Really? Really? Fine! I didn't want to do this. Scratch that. I totally want to do this. Now I summon my ultimate evil undead spell of complete and utter destruction!
So while she's like trying to charge up her orb, get like one good hit in, and then try dodging left or right because she's gonna fire it straight at you. Alright, but now these are gonna make more of an effort to try and hit me. There's always gonna be one that's gonna try to hit you. So don't get into a corner like I just did. Ouch. I mean, I could try blocking, but I don't know. I don't know. Can it block lasers? Okay, okay. We don't block those because you're gonna get flung around like
But how can this be? You are nothing. A speck over an interloper. And now you're about to become an ex-interloper because there's no way you can stand up to all three minions at once. Order!
Okay, I say the biggest threat is Ghost Roaster and Chop Chop, but yeah, we are not gonna block those lasers again. So get that out. Okay, I took care of Chop Chop. Now for Ghost Roaster. Ghost Roaster's gone. Now it's Hex's turn. If I can dodge these lasers. Okay, yeah. Like, Shadow Hex should be the least of your concern. Like, do as much damage to, like, either Ghost Roaster or Shadow Chop Chop.
Impossible! Take the eternal undead source, but I promise you, soon you will regret this.
Of course it was impossible. I just beat Shadow Chop Chop easily. We will bring you pain and fear. Sorry. You know, I just want to make like a make like a voice line for each of the characters that get the eternal sources. I believe for Sunshine was if I remember correctly. Hold on, let me wait for a second.
Skylands is growing darker, young Portal Master. But now you bring the eternal undead source. Add its power to the core of light.
Wonder what that was.
Wow. Am I the only one that didn't know this was here? I mean, honestly, there's a train here. Did you say there's a train? Right there behind you. Oh, that explains the tracks. I'm not sure how I could have missed that.
It couldn't possibly be because he's blind as a bat, could it? That's right. Boom!
Hey, I can still hear you know. Listen, we moles were digging, searching for the crucible of the ages. But there was a terrible cave-in. Wait! You know where the crucible is? That's one of the missing components to the Great Machine. It's the only relic in the world that can contain the power of the eternal fire source. I know. That's why we're looking for... Wait, what am I saying? There's no time to explain. The cave. There are moles trapped down there. I barely escaped when the cave-in sealed the entrance shut. Skylander, if we can open a path through the debris, perhaps you could recover the crucible. What part of moles trapped down there? Don't you understand? We'll need something powerful enough to blow up the debris that's blocking the cave. Then we can get the crucible and save the moles. Finally.
We'll do that next part. But I think for right now, let's get back into that castle. You know, I think I'm gonna go Zap. You know what? I'm gonna go Wrecking Ball first. I'm gonna switch to Zap to show off the second entrance inside the castle.
Skylanders
What am I doing? Okay.
stronger in
Okay, let's wreck and roll. Just gonna push this out of the way again. Turn this knob. Uh, although I do have I guess one thing I could talk about is that I do have an idea of like I don't know, if any fan developers of Skylanders are out there and you want to make like a pseudo Skylanders spin-off. Because one thing I do like about the series is that it's sort of like a mix between an RPG and a beat 'em up. So I figured, what if the spin-off idea was, you know, basically one of the two. Like, you could have like a. I know some people are going to say, but what about Ring of Heroes? That's like a mobile RPG. I'm talking about like a traditional RPG, like Final Fantasy, like either Chrono Trigger or something. You explore a world, you fight in RPG battles. You can have like 3 characters, but I think like the Chrono Trigger RPG style would fit Skylanders basically, because yeah, you can only pick 3 Skylanders at a time for a fight, but what makes Chrono Trigger fun is that depending on what 3 characters you pick, you can actually combine powers. So you don't have to put like every character in the game, but just enough so that way it flows. Anyway, this is the second entrance I was talking about. And that was the second entrance inside the castle. In case you can't get past that lock puzzle. Like an RPG where you just explore Skylands and all that. Not like you push this and then suddenly you're in a battle. Like, I want to explore. I want to loot houses. Another thing I think would work for Skylanders would be, what if there was like a beat 'em up? And if in case you guys don't know what a beat 'em up is, look up Scott Pilgrim vs. the World or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, or just look up any other type of beat 'em up. But like, I want the graphics to be sort of like Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, kind of, like a little bit retro, like more retro than this. Than these types of graphics. Like, I think that would be fun for the Skylander series. Like, you pick like your favorite character or like I can see like the beat 'em up having the least amount of characters, unless someone really really creative is out there. Honestly, I would like Sunstretch to be one of the characters, because I feel like Sunstretch would fit well with that. Your slow but powerful character. It's going to be hard putting a giant in the game, however, because of how big they are. Unless you want to make an in-game excuse that giants were all small just to fit. But yeah, those are kind of like my spin-off ideas. I haven't played Cloud Patrol, however, or Lost Islands. Just gonna roll past all y'all. The roll attack ignores the web. Later. Let me just... Yeah. Okay. Now we can get past here. That was interesting. At least I know I can roll over that. Now, is Wrecking Ball my favorite character? That's why I put him in the speedrun challenge? No, I think my favorite character is the one in the second game. But, I do like Wrecking Ball. So, I'm like, I wanted to be part of the first game, but, I already have 8 characters. So I figured, And why not? His one duty is that and I do want this to be 100% run. So yeah, know what? He can do the speed run. Luckily, I can eat those armored knights. Anyway, let's get to the fight. Let me just burp on him. And I rolled him to death. Wrecking Ball beats Ghost Roaster's charge attack. You know what? Now I'm actually curious. Like, if someone can do PvP real quick, tell me what happens. Because this is like one of the reasons why I like Wrecking Ball is that his ball not only protects him, but it blocks a lot of damage. Well, you know, I just love that sentence. Hold on, let me try this. Ah, see that? I rolled over those lasers. So if you're going after that achievement in the HD version, get yourself Wrecking Ball. I burped on you. Okay, but if your character is rapidly attacking like this Shadow Chop Chop, then your ball will just drop, I think, yeah. You know, I went silent again, I'm sorry. I was trying to focus. Ah, God, I should probably get something. You know, I hope everyone's having a good October and you're going to go trick-or-treating, you know. I mean, it was fun when I did it when I was little, but, you know, I'm sort of an adult right now, so... But that means I can buy all the candy I want. I mean, I can't. I mean, I can, but I choose not to.
Be afraid of the dark.
Alright, let's roll. Just gonna keep on hitting her. And I'm just gonna eat you. Or just hit you with my tongue. Alright, let's do this. It's either... Okay, yeah. Gonna draw this out further, aren't you, Chaos? You know, I'm just not really impressed anymore. Surprisingly, these are harder to dodge than the final fight. Like, if you watched my video of how I took 32 Skylanders and I each have them solo Chaos. Again, I think the only time I messed up during that was Tornado because he had a glitch. Yeah, Tornado sort of glitched the fight and I couldn't continue. And I did die as Wrecking Ball, but I had another recording because that one failed. And there goes Hex. Not that she mattered, but... There goes Chop Chop. And there goes Ghost Roaster. And that takes care of that. So yeah, Tornadoes are glitched out, and I did lost Wrecking Ball once, but I had a previous recording that failed, and Wrecking Ball won again. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Paul Anthony Williams, or you can call me Paul, and I will see you all next time. Have a good day, everybody.